Exodus chapter 1 verse 16, paraphrase. Pharaoh was speaking to women called by God to help. He said, when you see the Hebrew women delivering on the stools, he said, if it's a male child, he said, kill him. He said, but if it's a female child, he said, keep her alive. Now, what does this mean to us women called to help today? Remember, we're looking at this week, living your essence. And living your essence, we said, this is number 2 point we're looking at today. Living your essence is to keep your sons alive and keep your daughters alive also. But Pharaoh represents the enemy. He doesn't want our sons to be alive. And now, what does sons represent today to us, women called to help? Sons represents eternal values, things that have eternal values, things like relationship with God, things like godly character, things like touching the lives of people around us. That is what eternal values is. That is what will exceed from here to eternity. That is what will count for us at the end of the day. But what does daughters represent? Daughters represent things that do not have eternal values. And things that do not have eternal values are things like possessions, comfort, things like status, things like heights in education. These are good. That is why I said keep your sons alive and keep your daughters alive. You are to do the two together to bring forth a wholesome family. But today the enemy, just like Pharaoh, said to the Hebrew women, thank God they feared God. Thank God they had understanding that their essence was to keep their sons alive and to keep the daughters alive. They did not heed to Pharaoh. They went ahead and kept the two alive. Today, the devil is deceiving many women called to help. They are after keeping the daughters alive only, giving their household the best of comfort, the best of things of this world, things that will perish here, things that don't have eternal value. I'm speaking to you, woman called to help. I'm encouraging you this day. You are to keep your sons alive and your daughters alive, because that is the essence why you are called a helper. I want to encourage you today. Go out and remain helpful in the name of Jesus.